Ooh.
As they trundle along down another facility.
Very similar intro to the last
pathway
one.
of
At least you have a light,
pipes
though.
and
Wait.
metal.
Right there. It's because your eyes are closed.
Good eye. She never changes,
Oh,
does she?
I'm sure
Okay.
you've had. Like in the very first episode, you were in a dark
Deja
tunnel.
vu.
Yeah, you
Talking
actually
about
have
the,
lights on the.
Still never
Focus on the
happy
vehicle, but on
unless
that
she's
as well.
under full sunlight. Yeah, the
It's
fans are
turbines.
going. It's not a
Or there's a lot of rats in
Not a
there.
turban.
Hmm.
One of the
another
two.
abandoned facility.
But yeah, it does seem like there's
Something
some
must be
electricity
running
going
unless
on.
it's all
Light
coursing
is
through this place.
motion.
A living building.
Lack of motion is
run by
death.
wind power or something.
The city breathes. Whoa, the city breathes. That's a good line.
Yeah,
But
it's
now
like it's
having
breathing.
this as a backdrop to
Oh, no,
their
what's that?
entire
This is
journey, the rumbling and
They're not doing an
I was
open.
kind of expecting an opening there.
tinny clank.
That's gonna
More
be something.
philosophical questions to start the episode.
Are we now getting into the etymology of words and yes, don't take things so literally.
Yeah, it's not sentient or anything.
Yeah, let's define life form if we're gonna continue.
True enough.
She's
She's a font of knowledge in this world, isn't
oh no.
she?
Wait, this episode got me scared
What a
already.
doorway! Why
Well,
did
what's
it
the
need to be
difference?
so tall?
I'm not used to having scary background.
Ah, I see. It's not a
sounds.
doorway. They
Especially
are
Definitely an
when
interesting
we're going into
place.
Tron.
blocks of something
Not
goes
so
to
interesting that
sleep.
she
Oh
would
my
stay
God.
awake from it. though.
Interesting that
separating this facility.
Ikimono is something that I just
Well, what's
looked
with
up
the
because
bubbles?
of
Going back to
Gridman.
that water, so are they going to fall through into a giant tank or find a? Wow,
That's sped up
the
tripping.
montage.
Wow.
The fish.
A lot of water,
Very water focused.
life-giving water.
That sequence of flashes. Incredible.
They wouldn't survive long
Yeah,
without
you
it.
can't really
After
sleep
all,
through all these noises. At least I couldn't.
What's that
Then again,
noise?
I'm a light sleeper.
clang.
This is the right episode, right? Yeah, episode 9.
It's kind of funny how he went from shut up to be
Making sure
quiet.
I'm not accidentally watching the
Why
finale.
is she? Hopefully, they're not in the path of whatever is being
What the-
created.
What are we about to fight a Dark Souls boss? What is that?
I think I see why the
Is that a
what
robot
counts
spider?
as a living being
Giant
question
Giant
came up.
machine.
It's a robot.
This
Holy crap,
facility
it's a
still
dog.
being alive and having a weird
platform.
like 80-80
I mean, it's
I'm
a robot, I
scared as
guess.
well.
I think I've seen
Big
something that
ol'
looks like
CG
that before,
machine.
like smaller.
walking through. Right, so
goodness.
that's how this facility is.
Carrying parts.
I love that look on their faces. Like,
It
what
kept
did we just
afloat.
see?
I ain't relaxing yet. What? Yeah, what?
Is it manned?
Was it
or
alive?
Take a photografia.
Autonomous.
I know, right?
A great question. Machinery. Well,
It's
Why
living
not?
enough to squish you if you get in its way.
If it bleeds, we can
it
kill
looked
it.
like a machine, but as far as we know,
Not yet,
well,
anyway.
What if they do?
I do agree with
They
you,
are just tools,
You gotta
means to
offend
an
your vehicle.
end.
but it is
And you don't want to get on its bad side.
How long is that thought process going to last?
That is definitely a
Oh, that's
possibility.
a good point.
Unless it has programming.
Okay.
Gonna
I'd say, give me a
try-
ride,
Say hello
please.
back.
Or it was just
Well, there's a few that I can think of that would do
because
that.
then it wouldn't do it
Mostly in the
unless it's
gift
programmed to do
market,
it.
but still.
Unless it had a will of its own, which I don't think they can do that yet, or probably ever. But who knows?
What about fish?
They.
What about that
they.
fish?
Well, you did
Well, I
find
guess
a
it wasn't
fish,
living.
You know, a while
So
ago, didn't
Ikimono
you?
means
Yeah, we're-
Who
sentient
knows how
being.
true that really is?
Wait, what do you mean? But like a fish, a living fish.
And I think it
Fish?
just
Did they
it
just
was there.
stumble
In
upon
fact, I was
an
Yeah.
aquarium?
It looks kind of like the fish that
It's an
they
actual
ate
fish.
before. That they sent its
Wait.
bones back down the river.
They
Yeah,
exist.
definitely
Yeah,
want a
living,
photo
breathing
of that.
fish. There's one. Oh, it's smiling.
Sorry, we ate your uncle.
It's like the caretakers of the aquarium. Oh my goodness, Chi, we're
need
going
you
to
up.
get killed.
Just like a smaller version of the other thing.
Miniature version. Mini horse
that?
thing. What if it says hello? How great would that be?
What is that?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
It said hello, bro.
Actually
You
said
got
hello.
rolled, G. You just got rolled.
1 point for Yuri.
Yeah, Wouldn't have expected anything else for the title of this.
But yeah, life is apparently the subject of this.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Literally.
I think they
I'm
were
given
just
one job and I'm gonna do
asking
it.
about lunch.
Was somebody trying
Is
to
it the
repopulate
last
the
of
world
its
of fish?
species?
Bro.
Wow, he just met Yuri. He already knows her. I guess the jewel didn't
Yeah.
Bro, that
give it
machine's
away.
talking to me. It's not even talking to them.
So, are you
Can we eat
alive?
the
She
machine?
looked like she was in a doorbell camera, bro.
Automated.
Okay, interference unit. What's up?
Does it have to abide by the laws of robotics?
Well, if you're not a threat to me, we're eating.
Let's call it Asimov.
Uh oh. Okay, I won't then.
That
And
would not
they
be
do
good.
have the authorization to make them leave forcibly.
Oh. The phone lines are down. Yeah, good luck calling
Yeah, you
the
probably
police.
should
They
have told her
can't
that
stop
part.
us even if you wanted. Haha.
Oh yeah, that thing was scary.
Yeah, that thing you wouldn't want to mess with.
And so many other caretakers there who have stopped functioning.
Oh yeah, I had
Oh, so
stuff
that's
on
not
his
even a
back.
I do
guard.
like
Then
how
what are the guards?
compact they all are as well.
Him.
Him.
You're gonna gender it. Interesting. Yeah, this thing is crazy. This flashing thing is scaring me. Fees.
She's not gonna let go of that fish.
One wondering about how humanity managed to create such beings. Others,
This is
Please
true.
do.
I would love a tour.
He seems like a nice enough
just
robot.
I feel like I've
temporary
heard his
pang of
voice
hunger.
before.
Doesn't change Yuri's mind about the fish, though.
Or you. Fishy.
Will the thing be able to walk over without falling over?
the fish gets to live another day.
She needs a caretaker.
Those
of
are
her
some really
own.
thin legs. I don't
This
know.
is awesome.
She needs to be put in a zoo. She would probably love being in a zoo. Like, we'll
think
feed
you
and
are.
You just gotta sit around. Like she would do
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Of
It's
course
quite
you do.
Every once in a
clean
while she'll be
water, so
happy,
I'm
bro.
guessing there's not
Oh.
much
Wow, this is crazy.
in it.
many fish? How
102
many of them are
tanks
used?
in the facility, and 101 of them? 12!
Oh, only one is in use.
Ah, only
There's
one is in use.
Fish?
By the fish.
Tell me there's more fish than the one.
Yeah, like the one fish.
What happens when that fish dies? What's your purpose?
Food fish.
So it's producing food for
But after
producing fish for
the
fish.
event,
Oh, fish extinction, bro.
then
How
you
many times are we gonna go back to
cease-
this?
Smacker.
cease all meaning.
Yuri's determined, if nothing else.
Is it warm?
This is a
Oh my
very
goodness, I
strange
would love to
pool
swim in
episode,
that.
but I'll
I
take
wish
it.
I was there with them right now. I'm
I will
so
gladly
jealous.
take it.
So
We had an odd hot spring
I'm
episode,
guessing that
so
because of the
seems to fit in.
slow
I said that before
degradation
they
of
were
the
naked. Let me
various
be clear.
And of
Let me
course
be
the
clear.
hair
I didn't
automated
realize
sensitive.
you were-
apparatus, they weren't
Oh
able
my
to
God.
keep a good care on the remaining fish.
Just
They
sitting there.
slowly dwindled.
Okay.
Like Ochita just kind of watching.
Did
Oh,
anyone
you.
actually teach her to swim?
Wait.
Well, of course you
Albert,
can't
she's
use underwater.
drowning.
That's kind of common sense.
Is it different buoyancy? Or is she just being stupid? She's dead. Okay, she's not dead.
Well, all's well that ends well. Is it, what, high salinity? Is that why she's
She
floating?
could be swimming, though.
That
I didn't
much
think she
need
would
to
strip
do much.
completely naked to
No.
jump in the water. I'm
You were
not
in there
complaining.
for all of 10 seconds.
Not eating the fish.
After all of that
It'd be
exercise,
funny if she somehow found a fish in there and ate
Good,
it
thank
before
you.
anyone
is it going to
noticed.
I'm
end
on
this
Chi's
section
wavelength
with that
every
fish
So is
dying
she-
of
Cheeto
natural
gonna join?
causes?
Chi
And
is like the representation.
Do you want to
of
let
my,
it
like,
go to
my
waste?
id, bro. My lowest, not lowest.
She is
necessarily,
washing
but
her
my
clothes.
She's doing
deepest
laundry?
Desires is you, bro. And she got.
It actually very well could have.
I'm thinking back to the honkers discussion. Discussion as if it was a discussion. It was literally me just
Maybe,
saying
you know,
honkers.
Ask
Another
the
I'm
tank,
using this
I'm
water to
swimming here.
swim. Sheesh.
the
There's
bot
a lot
here.
of water, to be fair. That's what I'm
Yeah, a
saying.
little difference of priorities here.
Did they lose a fish recently?
Get wrecked.
Ish. A few months back.
Why does she look like that?
I see.
Oh,
Now we're
yeah?
getting into human intervention, destruction of the planet.
You're a very spiritual and
I see.
naturalist. I mean, you're a very naturalist robot.
okay.
Who programmed you to say this? I would never program my robot to besmirch me.
So technological advancement is probably what
They
led the world
have a
to become what it
duty
is
of
today.
care to what remains.
I know, right?
Other machines have given up, it seems.
She's having fun.
Have you
bro.
met your-
Good question.
She does.
That's one way
As
of
well
putting
as
it.
other things.
Adaptability.
Thank you.
Get in there, Chi. Take a
It's always a
swim.
bore to swim by yourself.
Level of care in
She
this
doesn't
world, being
wanna
able
go-
to
go,
just
But I guess going
enjoy
in-
pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
dude.
going in fully naked is a bit much for her.
Oh, you don't want to be invasive.
It's a
And it has a
robot.
camera for a face.
And the thousands of people watching at home.
What if it has a camera?
It's not like the people at home are really going to see
What if
much
its face
anyway.
is a camera, bro?
Cold? What's the ambient temperature of these tanks?
It's deep, it's a
Well,
deep
yeah,
pool.
that's the point.
Come on this way.
There you go.
Blub,
That was
blub.
gorgeous. The
Swim,
finger slipping off.
mostly.
Bro, did
I mean,
you
she is
literally learn
kicking.
how to
Look.
swim? She
Cheeto.
said you.
Is there anything that can
In other words, don't panic and you won't drown.
scoop her out of the tank should she fail to float?
And she's dead.
Ah,
Save
Whoops.
well,
her.
at least
Save
that
her.
noise has stopped.
Of all the
Robot?
ways to die in a post-apocalyptic world.
My corpse is a
Drown in
huge
an
pollutant.
aquarium.
Think about it.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
It's like that dream. Is a giant whale
Yeah,
going
that
to
was-
appear again?
That was a dream she had
Yeah.
before.
As long as she's not the next one to be eaten.
And there we
Hmm.
go. She wouldn't let her drown.
How
Probably.
Just like the fish.
peaceful it is in
It's
this
a premonition.
tank.
That's my lifeguard. I mean, I won't lie though. This is great information
Yeah.
for the,
Maybe
perform
going swimming
CPR, so you
wasn't the
should be
best
fine.
idea here.
as I said earlier. Man, she's having a crisis right now. Like Loki. Yeah. Great question.
Mostly machinery and
That's what
Is
she's
it the
thinking.
corpse?
whatnot, I would assume.
In this time and place.
Though there is still some living stuff. I mean, how bad is there? It's
Okay, I
really-
wondered how it was able to
Are
maintain
you skipping? Oh, you're feeding the fish.
care of the fish. Those kind of little appendages.
Oh, it's a... That mutation made it.
Even more
safe.
reason not to eat it if it's a mutant fish.
It is a
I'm sure that wouldn't stop
Adapted.
Yuri.
Hmm.
The swerve, yes. Fishy, fishy.
It's not that complicated.
what, jump out of the water to food or
Aw,
feed the
She'll
fish
just eat the
itself?
food.
Yes.
How much
She's
fish
gonna eat
food
the fish food.
do
She's gonna eat the fish food.
how much
Please
fish
take a
food do
bite
they
out of the
have
fish food.
left in
So
this
funny.
facility?
Yeah.
Uno.
And can she take some back with her?
Now while
Maybe
you're
if you stop
drooling,
eating it. Yeah.
She's drooling.
Fish are friends, not food.
She's drooling.
Can't leave.
I don't think he wants to go on a journey through your stomach.
Oh, that
There
was
goes the
all fine.
last 4 pellets.
Oh.
So
He
keep
really is
them
such a
warm.
helpful
I
robot.
guess, yeah,
I
this
kind of want one.
fish
That's
food
so.
or fish farm wouldn't have
Well, you're probably even warmer when you're
Sleeping
cuddling with
arrangements.
Cheeto.
Mm.
to communicate and
Sure,
invoke
I was
empathy.
programmed to feel like
Humans
that.
are great at
It's my job.
empathizing with pretty much everything,
not
even if they're
understand this concept.
non-humanoid. And not alive.
Hmm.
I love this robot. This is a very sweet robot.
It's a gorgeous design for a creature, for a machine.
I'm sure it is. Is that where the episode's gonna end off?
Imagine the robot steals all their stuff
Clang.
and leaves.
Of course not. The big guy
Something
has to come
wrong.
back into play.
The
back.
guard
Or is that
approaches.
just a construction bot
Has he
doing
gone
stuff?
rogue?
No, maybe not. Why is
Ow.
stuff falling on me?
Ow.
Hello?
Yuri should be awake
That's
now.
not doing a great job at protecting the facility if it's just
You just walk
Crunching
the-
through
the
everything.
wall, man.
Oh. No, that is the construction
How is she not
bot.
awake from this?
Haha.
And
Don't be
She's
too
so
loud though. You don't
If I
want
was
to
a
draw
fish,
its
I would
attention.
stay away from her.
Wake up. We're being attacked.
Even if she was feeding me.
Kind of. Not really. We're just chilling.
Oh, that's not
dismantling.
good. Why would he do that now?
It's
But the fish is like right there. It's kind of necessary.
and it has chosen this tank to do
Even
so.
if you could, I doubt you could reason with him.
He says, my guy, stop destroying my aquarium.
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
The Bluetooth.
As long as it doesn't think about dismantling the
Oh, that's
fish
his voice.
helper.
Whoa,
I can't really-
Argument.
Even venture a guess about how this conversation is going.
Yeah.
But the end result should make it obvious enough.
This room is still in use. You can
The way they represent
move
them
other
communicating
parts.
is very interesting.
Did it apologize?
Alright. Yeah, what's up? Okay, but why?
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay. Did he at least agree to postpone it a little?
Yeah, he was very helpful up until this point.
Yep.
What are we disassembling for?
And
Making
so
other areas, but like a bug. Oh, we gotta keep the city up.
you know, if they're able to reprogram that giant bot to their own benefit, could help them
I
on the
guess you
journey.
could.
Can they fix this adaptation,
She gonna
this
try to save the fish?
Yeah, what's gonna happen to the fish?
force of evolution within the machines?
All the water running. that
How
we've
close
seen,
is she going to be
just-
to this
she's having
fish
All the
as well?
flashes again.
An epiphany. Yeah.
So I can eat him.
I mean, do they have a bucket?
But you can.
Yeah, I mean, she's
How?
actually able to go into the water and do something outside
have
of
a little
programmed
tank?
tasks.
Well, I can't eat him if I don't save
Like putting
him.
clothes on.
There you go, invoking empathy again.
Oof.
She
That was
putting
good.
this concept she just learned about into practice pretty quickly.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh,
So
'cause
that's
you
what
can't
they're
just
doing,
grab the
not
fish, what am I thinking?
Taking the fish to a different area where it
We're gonna
can.
kill him?
Blowing up
Sounds
the
a bit risky.
constructor.
Risky,
No,
though.
we're going on a
Speaking of
sapping
risky.
mission,
Taking a shadow of the
demolition.
Colossus on this guy?
And if they can
It is
get
not
onto it
at
and
all.
plant the explosives,
But you do have some plot armor that
Use
does
the
count for a
townspeople.
lot.
getting off.
Yeah,
And that is a very robot way to think.
me neither. That's what I love about her.
That's
I
what
don't
it
think
means to be
anyone does.
human, I
Save the
guess.
fish.
Doing things that don't necessarily make
I
sense.
gotta respect it.
That brings us back to the question of what qualifies as life.
And who
Yeah, exactly. That's you have to start from there to
says
get
what's
an answer
right
there.
and who or what gets to live. The fish or
Uh-huh.
the machine.
Not for long if things keep going this way.
No, good thing that it's directly beneath this.
Hmm.
The robot's like, what is this chick doing?
So that's what. She actually
He
put a
was-
safety
he was
rope.
Crazy.
At least she was had the
beneath-
presence of
beneath
mind
this
to use a
walkway.
rope here.
Got a
Actually reminds me a little bit of a certain scene
is
from
it,
Komodo
yeah,
Friends.
a wired connection. She's actually got the
Feel empathy
detonator.
boosting it
A
all
little
you?
bit.
How do you feel about it? Oh
Is
my
it
goodness.
understanding its own
Making me
mortality
flash
here?
again.
So, okay, you know what? You are right. I'll back off. Take this one off the list.
Yeah, she just did.
Yeah, so she
What is she
attaches
gonna
the
do, an
explosives
electric
and
don't-
dive into the water?
Cheeto pushes the button.
Don't
but
press that
here
before
we're gonna
she's
have to get
clear.
off of that first.
Hopefully,
And also
their
her
idea
safe
of saving the
distance as well.
facility and the fish don't make it worse.
Wow, that scream.
Dang.
all mechanical, but they made it sound like a voice.
You know, it'd be
The
some really
noise
dark
of it going
comedy
down.
if
Wow.
him crashing down like that actually killed the fish.
Just a bit.
But
Okay,
we have
well, I thought you were supposed to be a
postponed
nice
that
robot.
day.
That makes me sad, dog.
There is life still in this small world. I mean, if you extend the definition to that kind of length, then yeah,
Okay,
you can
good
claim
line,
pretty much
you.
anything is alive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's what I was saying.
It might
like,
take some time.
Water is movement, motion is alive, because, you know, I like all that, you know, I don't
Yeah,
know,
that thing.
man.
That is something, though.
And now he is also alone. There was only him and that guard that was still roaming around.
The city stopped evolving.
Large-scale destruction.
Keep her away from the fish, remember?
Oh, jeez, they're getting crazy with it right now. It kind of got me messed up a little bit.
Even if they are friends now.
But luckily the fish did survive.
I swear, if I do a tier list, I'm gonna have to include the
I
fish.
don't think a fish will live a long life regardless of what happens.
And if that is the last
That's a crazy
fish
thought.
that's alive, is there anything in this place more
I'll
than
have
just
it
the
set to
fish
ritual
fruit?
one
Do they
last
have
time.
any?
Goodness, the fish. Fish, my beloved.
Oh, hopefully it doesn't need any medical care.
My beloved.
Having that final screen, the voice of the large
there an
robot
OP?
being
My
still
chest hurts.
I don't think there was an
Alive.
OP.
What is this? What are they
And
doing?
the
in
ED
here?
isn't here either.
also I like just cut to black credits.
Why do I feel like this was the last episode? Surely I'm wrong. Surely this
It's
wasn't.
not
the last
over.
one.
Life finds a way.
Because I just watched 9. Yeah, it's right there, bro.
That was certainly quite an episode.
Even with the world
I don't
destroyed to
understand.
this
It was pretty much
degree, the
entirely
city
indoors.
I don't understand. That felt like a finale.
demolished and falling apart.
Kind of, at least. I mean, like, they didn't do an OP, and they're doing this crazy ED music. It was the fish.
And I did like the callback
And
they
the
had there at the
crazy,
beginning
like,
to the first
what is
episode.
life, and then, like...
Human
Being in a dark
intervention is what
place.
made the fish
And
farm
then,
in the
like,
first
what
place, and
is how
human
we were
intervention is
introduced to
what
the characters in that dark
saved
tunnel
it
they
for one more
ventured
day.
into for whatever
That's
reason.
Interesting. I don't know, like, where my definition of life is exactly. You know, I'd probably say
But like they
something
pointed
like
out, they had more lights this time, so
life...
it
Well,
was less of an issue.
it's tough, because, like, a tree's alive.
Plus, they actually met some
right?
company in there.
I
Like an
If you
ant
count
and,
robots
like,
as
a
life.
bee and like a human, but not a rock. I'd
I
probably say,
usually like
life
things
is,
like this with
self-propagating.
grand
Would that be my
landscapes and the
definition of
like.
life?
And Ghost
Probably.
Last Tour has
Because rocks
been
don't make
almost
rocks.
always inside just facilities and
not
pipe rooms and the like.
Oh my goodness. Is it
Still
Is
alive.
the robo
We've got
still alive?
GLaDOS coming back.
So there's a little bit left, okay.
Oh my goodness, hello?
He's got to be hard at
Oh,
work.
fixing the leaks.
Making
Yeah, it
repairs
looks like
as
he's
best he
fixed
can.
the leak.
No, he's
And
in
just a
building.
bit more.
And then we get more.